one of the more prolific takedown artists in the UFC at present, and when you get some praise from Daniel Cormier when it comes to your offensive takedown game, you know you're doing something right.
And you talk about wrestlers and judo players and grapplers, but this guy just combines all of that. He is able to use foot sweeps from the grappling game. He is able to use throws from judo, and he's able to use wrestling from the wrestling game to take people down. He has an array of takedowns at his disposal, and he uses every single one of them. From the speed of the level change, to the timing, to the knowledge of where to go next when the guy starts to defend, he's truly, truly something special.
I don't think he could take you down, but tonight he doesn't have to. So in this matchup, prevailing wisdom is he'll be able to get this fight to the canvas. All right, so here's the former UFC flyweight champion, Brandon Moreno, and of course the night DC made his debut on the cans on the UFC telecast in 2016. This man made his UFC debut, and I think in the eyes of a lot of people he has overachieved, but certainly not in his own estimation. He knew he could be this guy.
I mean, it feels like that. It felt like Brandon Moreno was not going to get here. He wasn't going to be widely regarded as one of the best flyweights that we've seen. I mean, you got to call it what it is, right? There's Demetrius Johnson and everybody else. But then when you start thinking about that second tier, you think Davison Figueiredo, you think Brandon Moreno. You didn't know that this young kid from Mexico had that ability. His skill set has improved to the point that you can't talk about the division without him. He's been a tremendous story, and I've been so lucky to watch him. Let's see if he can add to that tonight as he steps back into the octagon.
And when in doubt, you may want to bet on the Mexican fighter, right? He is a Mexican savage. The heart was on full display against Kai Kara-France and throughout his UFC tenure thus far. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Warrior. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC flyweight champion of the world, Brandon the Assassin Baby Moreno.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, so here's Brandon Moreno as he gets ready to get going here early in this round. The jab has been a big key for him as he has evolved into one of the best flyweights in the world. You know he can grapple, really instinctive when it comes to his offensive submission game, and believes there might be an opening for a choke here tonight. We shall see. So he lands another counter strike there, all set up by his brilliant job defensively, getting that head off of the center line and using his opponent's aggression against them. Nicely done. All right, so we have got a full-on brawl to start this fight. Any concern that these guys might burn themselves out?
Oh, they're going to exhaust themselves. So we may as well enjoy it right now, because come the third round, regardless of the weight class, they're going to look like two tired heavyweights in the middle of the octagon.
All right, so we'll see if Brandon Moreno can get off to a good start tonight. He is a 5-tool player, but the jab would appear to be his weapon of choice here in the early days.
And honestly, John, he's developed it even further as he has gone to Missouri to train. The guy is getting better. He does a good job of finding his range. He's shortened his stance a little bit, so he's not so much in a boxing stance, but he is using that to defend leg kicks more effectively, but also still have the ability to go find that jab.
Clipped him with the right hand there. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe. Oh! Now goes in and secures the takedown.
He passed the half guard. He's got that arm triangle
It's real tight. He'll drop his weight and try to finish his technique.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
90 seconds to go in the round. Lands with the ground and pound here.
Oh, he got to the spot. Oh, nice. He's got to find a way back to his feet.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop.
You got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Straight right hand, no good. 15 seconds.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Awesome number change. Great timing.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Okay, beautiful round. The exact same thing in the second round. If there's any trouble taking him down, you know you can always shoot deep and pull guard. Remember that.
While we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC, a lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity, all action first round. Both landed multiple strikes. What a great round of fighting.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round here. All right, so as this next round, DC, I'm not sure how he stayed up with it.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness. Wow, both of them are landing massive shots. Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing. Oh, right hand.
All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already. And DC, I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it to come off of a left hook, because off the left hook, don't anticipate the next punch coming right up the middle. He's real good at trying to find that shot.
Nice jab by Brandon Moreno, high guard, and he gets that thing to the target quick.
Gets it to the target quick, and you can see the assassinator starting to really feel himself right now. He has found his flow, he's in his groove, and like I said, that jab is what starts everything coming from the fighter from Mexico.
You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Great block there. Moreno's got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now. 2 minutes to go in the round. Oh, he landed a beautiful straight punch there, DC. He's got an edge in reach and certainly is making it count in this one. Huge shot.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Well, he misses with the left punch there. Under a minute to go.
Another, he's hurt. He's hurt bad.
All right, now we got some blood, ladies and gentlemen. It looks as though that shot has cut him open.
Now we're in a fight.
Let's go.
Now we're in a fight, John. I mean, he got...
Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beach Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
What a fight so far. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
Third round underway. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Shot to the body, turned back by Brandon Moreno. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
He is cut above the eye here. Single leg takedown, well played.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, look out, folks, that is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, and he's out. And he is back up to his feet. Moreno's head kick attempt, that one is blocked. Man, look at the redness now, almost immediately on the right side of his body.
And it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut. He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns.
Guillotine attempt now. Looks as though he's got the neck. Oh, he might be in trouble. That looks locked in.
He's advanced to a finisher position. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent. Not being just defensive, but offensive off of his back. Great punch lands.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here. Just
gotta watch his neck. Oh man, it's getting deep. Great submission defense on display.
Side control.
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly.
Big shots landed by him now. All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finisher.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have? Nope. Lucky guy. I have.
Excellent. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. I need another one just like that. You won that round. No wavering. You keep the pressure. You stay home.
All right, so there's the end of the round. We had a big submission attempt there midway through, but largely the submission defense held up.
It wasn't tight. We thought the fight was over, but stayed patient, stayed calm, relaxed, and found his way out of that deep submission.
Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, beautiful job to get the kick home to the body. Nice 1-2 there. Misses with the right hand.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight. Now he's on top, exactly where he wanted to go.
All right, Side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Moreno. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Oh, right into mount.
Moreno's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You know, you have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him into you to try to change it and get him in your realm where you have the advantage.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Close guard. Moreno going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Good work from the top here by the assassin baby, Brandon Moreno. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Oh, man, how many shots to the head can one individual take? I'm not a doctor, but that swelling suggests there might be some sort of fracture.
Yeah, there might be something wrong with him. He's so swollen, he's so beat up, but he's so tough. That is why he's still standing. Normal people could not still be standing in the middle of an octagon fighting right now. Hats off to him for his toughness, but he ain't gonna get the job done tonight. He did not address it early enough.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Side control now.
Look at him, he's setting up a choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up. That Darce choke is tight. It looks like the Darce choke is in. He's got it locked in now. What he's got to do is start to feed his head.
Oh, he got out again.
Nice transition.
Oh, that cut is getting worse with every passing ground strike as he lands again. Final seconds. Good solid strike on the ground. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. What a round it was for him, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
Nice hook lands.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Devastating uppercut. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Oh, big left hand. Spinning back fist. Oh, nice job to block that punch. Well, it seems like there has been an opening for that overhand all night long. Let's see if he goes back to it here. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. All right, so the overhand has certainly been a big weapon for him here tonight. Look for him to go right back to it here if he can find somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, huge left. Oh. Big left hand there inside. Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point. Back to the feet. final 5 minutes. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 47 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Brandon the Assassin Baby Moreno!
All right, there it is, the Assassin Baby, Brandon Moreno, your winner by knockout.
Brandon Moreno is dangerous, but look at the joy on his face after winning this fight by knockout. It's contagious watching the Assassin Baby compete, and tonight he gets a massive knockout victory.